Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Phone. Thinking right out here in the lab. What I do for you. I got something nice for you today. You know how I do. Let's go. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission. Yeah, I'm on it. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate all individuals to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked you, do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you had an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm spiritual alarm clock here too. Wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Got a little lesson here. Some people ain't gonna like it. But my point is, right thinkers, let's talk about master teachers. Teach what they know, not what they think or believe. I do the same thing. I don't give you beliefs. I don't give you what I think. My opinions for when I do my little rants and how I feel about certain things that I see. So today, let me give you a little lesson on teaching. And we're in the information age. Yes, so I'm an information giver. I'm particular about the information I give you. I'm a teacher. Excuse me. I'm a master teacher, aka sage. A sage is someone who teaches but lives his teaching so he can show you how what you should be doing, how it should be done. That's the true master. And I master myself. So, but I'm a student, there you go, of my teachers, which are mystics and gurus at this point. Feel me? I'm just a little guy. I got a little more than the normal, but they got the other stuff. I'm trying to get there, so I'm in practice. I'm training daily, okay? But the mystic and gurus give you information that you can use. That's what I'm trying to show you. That's what I do for you, okay? So teachers are just students who learn their lessons, master them, put them in life, and then told everybody else. That's what I did. I'm not letting around, but I took mine once I learned it. I mastered it. I was thinking, okay, well, maybe someone else can use this. That's why I'm here doing what I do for you. When? Daily. All right. But the wise men, they teach you to think. They give you concepts that you can ponder. Or they tell you something to make, wow, yeah, profound stuff. That's teaching. Like what? I want to be like them and live by my truth. If what I'm telling you I can't do, why should I tell you? Don't take advice from nobody who ain't living the advice that they're giving you. Moving on. My experiences make right thinking minds. Why? Because instead of telling you mythological stories, allegorical stories, I can tell you real stories about myself. Hence, right thinking. Okay? So, I try to what? I tell you before I start, to enlighten you, okay, with what? Knowledge of self, aka self-knowledge that I learned and I mastered. I'm just passing it along. And I know it worked. Why? I practice it daily. And I give you what I call useful information. If I'm a teacher and what I give you, you should be able to use it in life. These are rightisms, life lessons, minds from the experience of my life, okay? It's a tool that I use to teach. As Malcolm said, by any means necessary, get our people enlightened. That's my job. And like the wise men I learned from, they speak makaru from the heart. They got no reason to be deceptive, no reason to lie, try to fake you out. So they giving you the real deal. I appreciate that because in turn, I get it from them and I give it to you the same way. Okay, I learn from them, put it my way, and I teach it to you. Simple. And they speak makaru. Truth, that means truth is speaking from the heart. That's where God dwells. Okay? And the knowledge, like the wise men, I learned from, okay, I did that, but the knowledge that I give you when daily is meant to help you know thyself. My whole goal is to get you the information, point you in the right direction so you can put the work in and get the results like I did. Ain't no difference, trust me. And I make jokes, but I ain't no comedian. I ain't I want to make my living. I ain't here to, no, but I make jokes to tell you, I tell you jokes, what? To teach a life lesson. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes they're serious, whatever, but that's what I do. Again, for you. I'm not a preacher. I guess you would know that. But sometimes my life lessons sound no preachy. I get it, and I hate when I'm doing it. I say, hey, you sound like I hate when I sound like to myself like I'm preaching, but it is what it is. I'm not a news reporter by no stretch or a journalist, but I give you news and I give you information, aka knowledge that I want you to use. I'm giving it to you for a purpose and a reason. Purpose and reason should be why you do whatever it is you do, whether it be for somebody else or for yourself. But it should be understood, this is what I'm doing, this is why I'm doing it. So that way you're responsible for your actions. We're in practice to be better people for ourselves. I don't teach belief, so I can't do religion. I'm not a preacher, but I teach philosophical concepts, not biblical concepts. I don't use that book to teach from. I got preachers doing that, so I don't got to do that. I ain't gonna step on their toes anyway, so I do what I do. Now, as a teacher of a philosophy that as a teacher of a philosophy, I don't teach belief system, religious concepts. I use them for those who identify with the Bible to make a point, but I don't use it to teach lessons. It's just to use it for you to understand it. And if I want to get a lesson across, allegorical story or biblical story, I will use them. I know them, I understand them. Moving on, and I teach life lessons. So most of my stories gonna be about me and that guy back there. Life lessons. But when I give you life lessons, it's not what I believe. No, it's what I lived through. That's the difference. That's the only thing that makes right thinking the right thinking. So no one else can take right thinking and say, well, I'm going to teach it. You can't. It's mine, uniquely. And I tell you, I know thyself. And you see me pointing here, and sometimes I'll point it there. Because this, me, and that spirit, conscious entity is one and the same. I want to get that point across. If you think God is up there, no, the universe is up there, but he made it up there. The sun is up there. He put that there. He's a spirit moving on. That's inside us. You got to become conscious of that. My job is to help you do that by pointing you in the right direction, give you the information that you can use and make it happen, and you know for yourself. Okay, he ain't trying to hide from you, but you got to get to him and put some work in. That's all. If I just believed in God, I'd be a preacher. No offense. They tell you how good God is, yeah, but I'm not doing that. I'm telling you how to get to God, get out God's attention. Just gave you a lesson on how to earn grace. Didn't go over too well, but that's fine. I just gave you a lesson. Whoever view it, that's on y'all. I'm teaching, but I can't teach you knowledge that I don't know. I don't give you what I believe. That's the waste of your time. So I'm giving you what I know. And if you're going to talk to me, you can talk to me from the knowledge standpoint also. But if you're going to talk to me from a biblical standpoint, you're not going to get my attention. Just moving on. Remember, the definition of belief means not to know. So if you hell bent on believing in God, you should have had experience that you've done what you need to do to have your God moment so you know God is in your life. Now you got to figure out where he at in you. That's your job. And my job to help you. If you know something, you don't have to believe in it, do you? So my point made. To brag about believing in God, is a waste of time. Moving on. I teach right thing philosophy. It is based on, listen, mythological, allegorical. People to do what? To learn moral ethics. Maya philosophy, the 42 confessions of Maya, you live by that, you're living right. I do every day. Moving on. And my whole point is that you can practice it for yourself when daily, like I do. And it'll work if you practice. Remember, you reap what you sow. If you put hard work and effort into learning and studying and implementing your life, you will change your life. She changed mine, and I'm loyal to her. Just like a Christian who fell off and a Christian picked them up, they loyal to Christianity. They loyal to Christ. I got a problem with that. I'm loyal to my God. What's the difference? How you live to prove your loyalty. Moving on. I'm told you live my God. Thank you. That's a compliment to me. They told me I look like my dad. That was a compliment to me. So some things, if they see that in you, that's what you want them to see. And from mythology is a learning tool. It's a way of teaching a philosophy that you, to manifest for yourself. If I give you the information, all you got to do is implement it. All you got to do is use it. I'm an instructor. I'm a preceptor. I'm a teacher. Whatever. But you have to get the information and then use it. That's why I give it to you. Allegories, a.k.a. Masonic philosophy, we know is based on an allegorical story, but it's to teach us how to be. We go from being, they call it a rough ashler, with knowledge and understanding and good work, polish you up. Now you can fit into that house not made with human hands. That means they take you to God their way. All those years I did it, I didn't see it that way. Moving on. So I got a whole different perspective. And my favorite book, Signs and Symbols, was the original way to explain what the seemingly unexplainable for those to learn and better themselves with what? The philosophy that they can practice, Maya. And I live by Maya also, which is my teachings. That's how I know right thinking philosophy works. I live it daily. I've been practicing for over 20 years. I know that. I'm just sharing it now. And I'm sharing it from my perspective. Hence, right thinking philosophy. I didn't make it up. Okay, I mastered it, put my touch on it, and I'm teaching it to those who want to learn. So far, so good. Let's go. I appreciate you. I use my life experiences, again, to teach lessons of life. Sometimes it is. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're bad. But they're life lessons. All lessons ain't going to be one-sided. Look, balance. Remember, everything comes in pairs after God. And after God comes Maya. That's her. Anything that there's two of, that's Maya. And we're born 2 in 1. Spirit in human form. Hello. Let's go. Now, where you at? Okay, last one again. I appreciate you tuning in. And my pastor said it don't take long to tell the truth. So let me get out the way. I give life lessons, information, daily, that I experience over the period of my life. Hence, right thinking philosophy. But it is a philosophy that I learned from Maya. She taught that, Smatawi, all of those are philosophical concepts of our ancient ancestors, and I mastered them. I'm here, right here, daily, to give you life lessons. That's going to hopefully help you, better yourself. That's all I'm here for. That's it. No other reason. And I'm fine with that, okay? First of all, I'm living my best life. Don't get it twisted, okay? Why? I'm living what I teach. I'm teaching you to do the same thing, so I'm not living it. How do I know it worked? And I do know it worked. That's why. And I'm also living. I want you to learn the lessons and also live your best life. That's right thing. Philosophy's goal to get my philosophy to those who want to practice it to them, and they practice it, and they should be better. I can guarantee that. Like the Jews, you don't see a bad doing Jew. Why? They keep each other, pick each other up. Something that we as black people don't do. So another difference. But yeah, if we started doing, thinking, and being better people, we come together better. Bad people, if you're good and I'm bad, we're not going to mix. Okay, moving on. But if you live my life lessons that I give you and you learn from them, then guess what? You'll be living your best life also. It's a good place to be. It's a good thing to do. If you are a good follower of your religion, you follow, belief system, Muslim, Christian, and Jew, you're going to do the same thing too. I got a problem with you at all. Trust me. Okay? Much respect. Why? When you're living right, that's respectful. You should be respected for that. Because somebody don't agree or live your lifestyle, or your belief system, don't mean they got to dislike you. I don't have a problem with Jew, Muslim, or Christian. And anybody who Buddhist, I don't have a problem with nobody religious. I'm spiritual. That means I'm not political, I'm not racial, none of that nonsense. Gender problem, none of that. Okay, so moving on. Wrapping it up. Everything I teach, I know for myself. Why? Because I have experienced it for myself. Hence, it's not what I believe. It's not what I think or feel. It's what I experience. That's the lesson in life I try to make sure I give you daily. Let me wrap it up for you. Right thinking philosophy, again, is life lessons you can learn and live, and hopefully once you master it, you will know thyself. That's the goal, that's my point, that's the lesson, and I'm out. Right thinkers, may you all live to be 100, me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who knew themselves passed away. I'm out.